COSATU and its affiliates are expected to start their nationwide strike shortly. The Labour Federation has called on non-essential workers to turn out in their numbers to support its National Day of Action against the country's crippling economic crisis. It is demanding a moratorium on retrenchments. This follows large-scale retrenchments at the South African Post Office Metals Group Sibanye-Stillwater this year. COSATU's parliamentary coordinator Matthew Sparks says the point of the nationwide strike is to compel government and business to address the challenges that society, including workers, are facing. For more on the story, we bring our reporter Nosipho Radebe. She is following the march in Johannesburg. Good afternoon, Nosipho. It seems like it's a hype of activity. Tell us how the march is progressing so far.
Indeed, Diabo, it is a hive of activity here out in Sandton. We're just walking up one of the streets towards the JSE where the Trade Union Federation is set to hand over its memorandum. And as the union has been saying, it's mainly concerned about the high unemployment rates, poverty and inequality in South Africa, but it will be targeting certain companies today. And as you said, calling for that moratorium on retrenchments. But I am joined now by COSATU's Mike Shingange just to talk to us as we continue walking towards the JSE. Mike, a very good day and welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. A very good day indeed. It's a good program today.
Now, Mike, you mentioned that you'd be targeting the JSE, but also Discovery. Talk to us about why those specifically.
Of course, we are targeting Discovery because part of our picket today is to defend the national health insurance. You will know that the Discovery Group have vehemently opposed the implementation of the national health insurance because they are the beneficiaries of the two-tier healthcare system that we have today. They have budgeted hundreds of millions of rands to fight this national health insurance in court, and that's why we are going to say to them, hands off to this equalizer of the inequality that happens in the country in terms of healthcare system. We are targeting also the business unity of South Africa, BUSA, because themselves they are opposed. Not only are their bosses that continue to retrench our members, but also they are also opposed to the healthcare provision that is universal to our people. So that's why we're also targeting them. Then we're going to the JSE, as you know, that it's a heart of capital. That's where all the captains of industry are congregated, but that is where the scourge of retrenchments are taking place. That's where austerity measures is being cooked before it is transported into the state. So we're also going to send our memorandum of demands in that instance.
And so after the memorandum of demands has been handed over, what is the next step then for the union?
Well, traditionally, once we give a memorandum of demands and we also give the time frame in which each party that is received is to respond, we await the response. But of course, this is not the first and the only activity we're going to have. There's going to be a rolling mass action once, even by the time when the Minister of Finance give the budget speech in Parliament, we will also be there as a follow-up to this budget. But of course, we're also engaging in other forums, in other engagements. But as you can see, this is the first response of the workers and the working class to the government of national unity. So for as long as they don't hear and listen to the working class, we can promise them they will have no peace in government, because this is what they're going to be seeing almost on a regular basis until they listen to the workers.
All right, thank you so much, Mike. Thanks for your time. All right, Diabo, that was COSATU's Mike Shingange just outlining what we can expect in terms of the strike action. But as you can see, visuals of workers out here in Sandton are blocking some of the roads, but here with banners reading, a living wage now. That's also one of the concerns, that workers, should be given a decent wage. And as you said, that moratorium on jobs, the union saying that 11.3 million people are in need of jobs, and yet companies are retrenching those who have the few jobs that are on the table. Diabo, it is back to you in studio.
Thanks, Nosipho. As we said here at the SABC, we have our reporters out in different provinces making sure that they cover this strike particularly so that you at home can see what is happening.